Have you ever felt like the respect you deserve is just out of reach? No matter how hard you try, the admiration of others seems elusive, like an invisible thread always slipping through your fingers. Here's the truth. Respect isn't something you can chase. It's something you attract. And there's one ancient philosophy that holds the key to this magnetic quality. The Stoics believed that respect is born not from power, wealth, or appearances, but from mastering a single principle: control over yourself. Stick with me, because today we're diving deep into this timeless Stoic rule that can transform how others see you and how you see yourself. Think about it. Why do so many people struggle to command respect? Is it because they lack ambition? Not really. Is it because they're not talented or hardworking? Again, no. The real issue lies in a lack of inner discipline. We live in a world that encourages impulsiveness, emotional outbursts, and constant validation seeking. But here's the irony. These very habits push respect further away. The more reactive we are, the less control we exhibit. And when there's no control, there's no respect. Not from others, and certainly not from yourself. Enter Stoicism, a 2,000-year-old philosophy designed to help you master your emotions, stay calm under pressure, and radiate the kind of self-control that instantly earns respect. So let's break this down, chapter by chapter, starting with the foundation of it all, the role of suffering in building strength. Chapter 1. How suffering builds strength. Imagine standing in the chaos of a battlefield, not an actual war zone, but the battlefield of life, disappointments, failures, heartbreaks. Most people crumble under the weight of these challenges. But the Stoics saw suffering differently. To them, suffering wasn't a curse, it was a crucible, a fire that burns away weakness and forges resilience. Take Marcus Aurelius, for example. As a Roman emperor, he faced betrayal, plagues, and the constant threat of war. Yet he wrote in his journal, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This mindset shifted his focus from victimhood to growth. Every hardship was an opportunity to strengthen his character. Suffering, for the Stoics, wasn't something to fear or resent. It was something to welcome as a teacher. By enduring hardships and learning from them, you develop the kind of inner strength that no one can take away. Think about your own life. How have past struggles shaped who you are today? Could it be that the very obstacles you faced were molding you into a stronger version of yourself? The respect you crave starts here, not by avoiding suffering, but by embracing it as the forge of your inner strength. Chapter 2. The Power of Forgiveness. Here's a question. What's your first reaction when someone wrongs you? Anger, resentment. The Stoics taught that clinging to these emotions only poisons your soul. Instead, they advocated for forgiveness, not as a gift to others, but as a gift to yourself. Consider Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who began life as a slave. He endured unimaginable cruelty, yet he taught his followers to release their grievances. He said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Holding on to grudges only keeps you shackled to the past. Forgiveness, then, isn't weakness, it's strength. It's about freeing yourself from the burden of anger and bitterness. When you forgive, you're telling the world that you're in control of your emotions, not the other way around. And here's the fascinating part. When people see you practicing forgiveness, they don't think less of you, they think more of you. Forgiveness shows that you're emotionally secure and mentally strong, traits that naturally command respect. So the next time someone wrongs you, pause and ask yourself, is holding on to this anger worth my peace of mind? Chances are the answer is no. letting go might just be the most powerful thing you can do. Chapter 3. Learning to control yourself. Let me ask you, how often do you let your emotions control you? Maybe it's snapping at a colleague, venting online, or making decisions out of fear. The Stoics believed that true freedom and true respect comes from mastering your impulses. Picture a raging storm at sea. The waves crash, the wind howls, but beneath the surface, the ocean is calm, undisturbed. That's the Stoic ideal, to remain steady no matter the chaos around you. Seneca, another great Stoic, advised, "He who is brave is free." And bravery in this context means standing firm in your principles, even when your emotions try to steer you off course. Self-control isn't about suppressing your feelings. It's about channeling them wisely. It's about recognizing that you can't control external events, but you can always control your reaction to them. When you exhibit this level of self-control, people notice. They admire your ability to stay composed under pressure. They see you as someone who doesn't crumble, who doesn't overreact, who doesn't let emotions dictate decisions. And that's the kind of respect that lasts. So the next time you feel the urge to react impulsively, take a deep breath and ask yourself, what would a Stoic do? Chapter 4. The Art of Silence. Here's a paradox. In a world where everyone is shouting to be heard, silence speaks the loudest. The Stoics understood the power of restraint in communication. They believed that words should be used sparingly and intentionally, like arrows, not scattershots. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen twice as much as we speak." By practicing the art of silence, you not only gain clarity but also command attention. Silence isn't about withholding, it's about listening deeply, understanding the nuances of a situation, and speaking only when your words add value. Think about it. When was the last time someone truly listened to you without interrupting? Rare, isn't it? Now imagine being the person who listens, who observes, who thinks before they speak. Such people are rare, and their rarity makes them respected. When you choose silence over impulsive speech, you're showing discipline. And discipline, especially in how you communicate, is a magnet for respect. So practice listening more and speaking less. Let your silence create space for others, and watch how their respect for you deepens. Chapter 5. Owning your choices. One of the most liberating lessons from Stoicism is this: you are responsible for your life. Not your circumstances, not your past, but your choices. And when you own your choices, you reclaim your power. Imagine someone blaming traffic for their lateness or bad luck for their failures. It's easy to fall into the trap of excuses, but the Stoics would argue that excuses are just distractions. They taught radical accountability. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Owning your choices means acknowledging your mistakes without shame, learning from them and moving forward. It's about showing the world that you're in control of your life, that you're the captain of your ship, no matter how rough the seas. When you take responsibility for your actions, people respect you. Why? Because accountability is rare. Most people point fingers, few take ownership. Be the exception and watch how others gravitate toward your integrity. Chapter 6. Practicing Gratitude. What if I told you the secret to earning respect is as simple as gratitude? The Stoics believed that gratitude is the foundation of a fulfilling life. It shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, from complaint to appreciation. Think of this. Epictetus, despite being born into slavery, constantly emphasized gratitude. He taught his students to cherish even the smallest blessings. Gratitude, he believed, wasn't just a virtue, it was a way of life. When you express gratitude, you're telling the world, I'm not defined by what I lack, I'm empowered by what I have. Gratitude changes your energy. It makes you more approachable, more positive, and more grounded. And people respect that. They respect those who find joy in simplicity and contentment in the present moment. Start small. Each day, find one thing to be grateful for. Over time, this practice will transform not just how you see the world, but how the world sees you. Chapter 7. The Discipline of Purpose. Here's a challenge. Are you living with purpose, or just drifting? The Stoics believed that a life without purpose is a life wasted, and those who live with intention naturally command respect. Consider Marcus Aurelius, who led with a clear vision to serve the greater good. Despite his immense power, he constantly reminded himself to act with humility and align his actions with his purpose. Purpose gives you direction. It anchors you when distractions threaten to pull you off course. When others see your unwavering commitment to a higher goal, they can't help but respect your drive. Purpose isn't about grand ambitions, it's about meaningful actions, day by day. Define your purpose, live by it, and let your life inspire others to do the same. Chapter 8. Accepting what you can't control. Here's the ultimate Stoic lesson. Not everything is within your control, and fighting against the uncontrollable is a waste of energy. The Stoics taught that peace comes from accepting what you can't change and focusing on what you can. Think of it like a ship navigating a storm. You can't control the wind or the waves, but you can adjust your sails. This principle is at the heart of Stoicism. Acceptance isn't passive, it's empowering. It's about focusing your energy where it matters most. When you stop resisting reality, you gain a quiet confidence that others deeply respect. They see you as someone who remains steady in the face of chaos, someone who doesn't waste time complaining, but instead adapts and perseveres. Chapter 9. Living by Example. Finally, the most powerful way to earn respect is to live by example. The Stoics believed that actions speak louder than words. They didn't preach virtue, they practiced it. Imagine someone who remains calm in a crisis, forgives without hesitation, and treats everyone with dignity. That person earns respect not by demanding it, but by embodying it. Be that person. As Marcus Aurelius advised, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Actions inspire. They have a ripple effect. When you live with integrity, you not only uplift yourself, but also those around you. Conclusion. So what have we learned? Respect isn't about chasing approval or projecting power. It's about mastering yourself, embracing challenges, and living with purpose. The Stoics left us a roadmap, and if you follow it, you'll not only earn respect, but also live a life of meaning and fulfillment. If this video inspired you, let us know in the comments. Which Stoic principle will you start practicing today? And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Nexus Philosophy for more insights on ancient wisdom for modern life. Let's grow together on this journey. Thank you for watching, and remember, true respect starts within.